From your earliest breath, you were guided into a reality whose architecture was never fully disclosed to you. A labyrinth of mirrors carefully arranged so that every step reflected someone else's version of truth, someone else's understanding of you. Your innocence was gently reshaped, subtly conditioned to see limits as safety and curiosity as dangerous wanderlust. The inner voice, your most profound compass, was systematically quieted, not violently silenced, but soothed into submission by a chorus of well-intentioned whispers, each suggesting your knowing was merely fantasy, that your intuitive grasp of a deeper reality was simply a childhood illusion meant to fade. In this gentle deception, you learned to trade your vibrant inner clarity for acceptance, replacing your intuitive truths with socially sanctioned certainties. But the ache in your chest, the subtle persistent feeling of longing for a forgotten home, remained, an unsolvable mystery pulsing beneath your carefully maintained mask. The ancients knew this delicate illusion intimately. Hermetic sages spoke of veils woven by consciousness, threads so fine and subtle they appear as reality itself. The Gnostics described a clever counterfeit, a reality born from shadows projected onto the walls of perception, imprisoning the soul in ignorance. Vedantic texts warned of Maya, an intricate cosmic play designed not maliciously, but neutrally, a divine dance whose purpose was self-forgetting followed by eventual remembrance. But what none of these ancient sources fully revealed was the personal cost, the quiet spiritual gaslighting each soul endures, the deliberate misdirection that convinces you your inner knowing is unreliable, leading you to seek truth externally rather than within. Every spiritual tradition hints at it, yet few dare speak openly about how thoroughly we've internalized this subtle betrayal, accepting distortion as normal, calling confusion clarity, and mistaking conformity for belonging. As you move through life, you experienced brief flickers of truth breaking through the illusion, moments when synchronicities emerged, intuitive warnings screamed louder than reason, or dreams carried an impossible sense of déjà vu, yet you dismissed these as mere anomalies. Society's careful programming taught you to distrust these inner signposts, relegating them to mere coincidences, random moments without deeper meaning. Each time you listened to external voices instead of your inner whisper, the illusion strengthened its grip. You were slowly convinced to trade instinct for intellect, to exchange the intuitive language of your soul for a rigid grammar of logic and conformity. But the soul, wise and timeless, patiently wove subtle rebellions into your life. Small ruptures, gentle breakdowns in your carefully constructed facade, designed to trigger remembrance. Each hardship, every inexplicable loss or sudden emotional collapse was a message sent by your higher self, a compassionate sabotage intended to shake you awake from the carefully maintained dream. You never lost your power, you were conditioned to doubt its existence. Quantum theory reveals that reality is not solid, it only crystallizes through observation, a dynamic dance between consciousness and creation. Yet this profound truth was never reflected in your cultural narrative. Instead, you were taught reality is fixed, objective, immovable, a grand cosmic lie designed to suppress your innate creative authority. The quantum reality implies your perceptions and beliefs shape your experience directly, moment to moment. Thus, the greatest act of spiritual gaslighting has been to hide from you the fact that you are a co-creator, an architect of experiences, a participant in the reality you inhabit. Imagine for a moment if your perceived limitations were not immutable laws of existence, but malleable structures you unknowingly maintained through your conditioned perceptions. Every limitation you accepted as truth was another brick carefully placed by your own unconscious agreement, another thread strengthening the veil separating you from the infinite power that has always resided within. If this resonates deeply, it's because your soul has been waiting patiently for precisely this moment. The message found you now, not by chance, but through resonance, synchronicity, and intuitive alignment. You are not alone in this remembrance. Many souls, quietly awakening, Share your journey. Let yourself feel this connection, this subtle kinship. If you choose, lend your voice or your thoughts below. Weave your story gently alongside others. Each comment, each whisper of recognition strengthens the collective emergence from spiritual amnesia. Your participation, subtle as it might seem, helps illuminate the path for others who are beginning to sense the illusion as well. Allow this invitation to echo within, perhaps to gently guide you to share this journey or subscribe, not as an act of following, but as a declaration of remembering who you have always been. You didn't doubt yourself, you doubted a version of you that was never real. Remember those rare moments when the illusion slipped away and the world seemed suddenly, vividly different. Perhaps it was a sudden encounter with inexplicable beauty, a love so deep and fleeting it felt surreal, or an intuitive insight that shifted your entire path. These were glimpses behind the veil, fragments of your true home briefly revealed. You likely dismissed them, rationalized them, perhaps feared them as signs of instability or madness, yet each was an invitation, a delicate opening in the gaslit structure of your reality, signaling that you were ready to see truth again. Many return to familiar illusions because freedom feels uncertain, uncharted. The cage's confines, though uncomfortable, are reassuringly familiar. But what does it feel like, deep within your body, to finally stand unmasked, to choose authenticity over approval, truth over comfort, to realize your sensitivity, your intense emotions, your intuition were never defects. They were sacred signals, unacknowledged powers, gentle rebellions against a reality that never fully belonged to you. There comes a point, often quietly, sometimes dramatically, when maintaining the illusion is simply no longer sustainable. The masks fall away not out of choice but exhaustion. In these moments of collapse, when identities fracture and social roles unravel, you begin to glimpse something vast and gentle beneath the chaos. What seemed like an ending is revealed as a beginning, a sacred dismantling orchestrated by your higher self to awaken your true nature. Each ending is a hidden initiation. Each collapse is an invitation. And every time you embrace rather than resist these shifts, you reclaim pieces of your forgotten self. The discomfort you experience is not punishment. It's your soul gently reclaiming authority, dismantling the gaslighting structures, realigning you with truth. Reality was never meant to control you. It was waiting patiently for you to reclaim it. Now, standing at the edge of your own awakening, you face a sacred choice: to return to the gentle, familiar illusions, or to courageously step into a reality shaped consciously, intentionally, by your own knowing. It might feel uncertain, even frightening at first, like stepping onto invisible ground. But the more you trust your inner voice, the more solid that ground becomes. Your first step beyond illusion is an act of radical trust, a reclamation of truth. You begin to recognize reality was never gaslighting you maliciously. It reflected your own forgotten power, waiting patiently for you to reclaim it. As you let go of false certainties and embrace inner truths, each breath feels lighter, each step surer. The familiar whispers of illusion fade, replaced by an inner silence, a clarity so pure and resonant it feels like remembering your original self. This is your homecoming, the gentle, sacred reunion with who you always were. The journey back is not external, it's inward. Your identity may panic, clinging desperately to familiar masks, but your soul smiles softly, knowing liberation is inevitable. Your awakening, patiently awaited, is not accidental. It is a carefully orchestrated reunion, a sacred moment of recognition. The illusion never truly had power over you. It was merely a dream you were encouraged to believe. Now at last you awaken. Will you step forward, trusting your inner voice, or remain within the comforting shadows? The choice, as always, is yours alone to make.